Has this ever happened to you? You're sitting in court again, under pressure and stress, and then a warm feeling comes over you. Uncomfortably warm.
Uh-oh.
It's pressure, all right. Down there. That's when you need Trump diapers, the ultimate in pulling fluids from your delicate orange skin.
I always look orange.
With Trump diapers, you can sit all day in luxurious comforts. Trump diapers, the elite adult incontinence product for owning libs on the go while you go. Trump diapers contain a comforting, patent-pending fiber that's...
Ever wonder what makes Trump absolutely lose his mind? The Lincoln Project just dropped 8 parody ads that sent him into a total meltdown, and honestly, it's the funniest thing you'll see all week. In this video, we're going to show you exactly how these ads pushed all of Trump's buttons, from mocking his golf skills to his Twitter ban tantrum. The orange turd couldn't handle being the butt of the joke, and his reaction is exactly what you'd expect from a grown man with the emotional control of a toddler.
And Trump diapers make insurrection easy. You'll never need to poop in the Capitol again. Trump diapers, for when you're losing your shit in more ways than one. Whether you're busy ending democracy or just rage posting on social media without consequence. Trump diapers let you spread Russian propaganda all day in dry comfort.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
When American troops perish in the line of duty, the remains are treated with the greatest honor and quiet dignity. 4 U.S. service members defending our interests and alliances in Europe perished last week. They are placed aboard special Air Force transport planes and returned to their home soil and into the grieving arms of their loved ones.
Did you know the Lincoln Project has basically been keeping a diary of Trump's meltdowns for years? They figured out exactly which buttons to push to make Orange Man throw a tantrum. It's like they've been studying a toddler in the wild, taking notes on what makes him stomp his feet and hold his breath until he turns blue. Or in Trump's case, even more orange. Trump's skin is so thin you could practically read the Constitution through it, which would be ironic since he doesn't seem to have read it himself. His massive ego makes him the perfect target for mockery. The man literally cannot handle being laughed at without going nuclear. It's his kryptonite.
As the families of these 4 lost heroes contemplate life without their husbands, brothers, fathers, or sons, Donald Trump is showing them the respect he thinks they deserve by golfing. Again. Every president has accepted the responsibility to greet our fallen heroes. It doesn't matter the party. Where is their president today? Golfing. Again.
So what did the Lincoln Project geniuses do? They crafted 8 brutal parody ads designed to hit all his tender spots at once. They went after his wealth, his popularity, his legal troubles, and even his precious golf game. You know, the sport he magically finds time for despite claiming to be the hardest working president ever. One of their most savage ads took aim at Trump's constant whining about his legal problems. They didn't just call him childish, they illustrated it with literal cartoon sound effects. Every time Trump complained about the unfair justice system, viewers were treated to pathetic wah-wah noises that perfectly captured his toddler-like tantrums. And oh boy, did they go after his golf game. Despite claiming to be some kind of Lynx legend, the Lincoln Project found plenty of embarrassing footage showing Trump's actual skills. Missed shots, temper tantrums on the green, and the pièce de resistance. Cartoon splat effects added when he missed putts my grandmother could make. Nothing hurts Trump more than showing the world he's bad at something he brags about.
He's too old. He's out of touch, losing his marbles at an alarming rate.
They have sinks where no water comes out.
I do want to remind everybody, this is the guy that worked with the former Klansman.
I will be Donald Trump's most loyal advocate to make sure his nominees go to the Supreme Court.
You turn it on, no water comes out. You want to wash your hands, right?
Yeah.
And you've seen this, and you turn on the sink and it's very little.
Perhaps the most devastating ad featured a parade of former Trump allies who jumped ship. The Lincoln Project compiled a greatest hits of betrayal, former staff and supporters who now can't stand him, all set to sad trombone sounds. Womp womp. The real stroke of evil genius? They made sure Trump couldn't avoid these ads. They played them on Florida golf courses where he spends half his life. They bought airtime during Fox News commercial breaks, a network he watches more religiously than evangelicals attend church. They even targeted slots during his favorite TV shows. The man couldn't escape the mockery if he tried. The Lincoln Project's strategy of surrounding Trump with mockery paid off spectacularly when he encountered their golf swing parody during an actual game. Without his Twitter pacifier to soothe him, poor Donnie Diapers was left to process his feelings the old-fashioned way, by throwing clubs, screaming at staff, and proving the ads 100% correct about his childish temperament. Picture this: Trump on his precious golf course, his so-called happy place, suddenly confronted with a video mocking the very thing he brags about most, his supposedly amazing golf skills. What followed was what sources described as a comedy of errors that would make even Shakespeare cringe. Trump's face reportedly turned a shade of orange, not previously documented on the color spectrum. Sources tell us that the former president completely lost it. He missed shots so badly that the Lincoln Project probably wishes they'd been there to film sequel material. Then came the club smashing, not a gentle tap of frustration, but a full-on temper tantrum that would make a 2-year-old say, "Dude, pull yourself together." The cartoon Boeing sound effects in the ads weren't just creative liberties, they were practically prophetic. What made this meltdown particularly delicious was Trump's inability to tweet through his feelings. Remember when Twitter finally took away his account? Sources say he reaches for his phone like a baby grabbing for a pacifier, only to remember his digital megaphone had been confiscated. He reportedly tried other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, even contemplated TikTok. Imagine Trump trying to learn TikTok dances. Now that's content I'd pay to see. The frustration of being mockable but unable to mock back drove Trump to new heights of rage. Witnesses describe him yelling "fake news witch hunt" at his phone before hurling it in anger. His staff reportedly spent more time managing his emotional state than actual campaign work, hiding the ads from him because each viewing triggered hours of Lincoln Project rants. The golf course incident stands as perfect proof of exactly what the Lincoln Project claimed. Trump genuinely cannot handle criticism. Each tantrum, each club throw, each missed shot after seeing the ad validated their portrayal with stunning accuracy. He became a living, breathing advertisement for their message. So here's the real takeaway from all this. Mockery might just be democracy's secret weapon. The Lincoln Project didn't just make us laugh. They showed us how humor can dismantle the fake tough guy act faster than any serious political debate. Pretty clever strategy, right? Next time politics has you pulling your hair out, try laughing instead of screaming at your TV. Share a funny political video. It's way better for your blood pressure. And remember to actually vote when election day comes around. Vote like your sanity depends on it isn't just a catchy phrase. It's how we keep our democracy from turning into a complete joke.